Spider-Zac, Spider-Zac.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I am The-Amazing-Spider-Zac. Firstly, before we get into today's video, I want to quickly let you guys know there is a giveaway, and said giveaway is at 500 subscribers. So if you aren't already subscribed, click that subscribe button and you could be in the chance to win a Star Wars Revenge of the Sith completely framed and still intact Australian stamp sheet. So that's at 500 subscribers. So guys, like I said, subscribe if you're not already subscribed and you could be in the chance to win this. Right, so in today's video we are going to be looking at my Godzilla comic book collection. It's quite extensive. We've almost filled a short box now. There's probably about, I'd estimate, 3 comic book short boxes filled worth of Godzilla comics from over the years. He hasn't had all too many, but IDW nowadays pumping it out, and they've just started the new Kaisei era, so that's definitely something to keep an eye out with. So yeah, let's jump straight into the box. And quickly, before we jump into the box, some of you are probably wondering what some of the better ones are, the more incentives and the rarer and the more expensive ones are. So I might as well just get it over and done with. Godzilla Marvel #1, 9.8 white pages, 1977. No messing around there. And this was from when Marvel and Toho decided, yeah, do you know what? Let's have a crack in the Marvel universe. Right then, so starting off with, we've got Godzilla Rulers of Earth. This is the Matt Frank cover, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Great cover that. I believe it is a wraparound as well to the other side. Actually rather interested, let me just have a quick look. Yes it is. Look at that. Mothra, Destroyer, Godzilla, Rodan, Gigan, Kiru. Looking amazing. Next, Godzilla Monsters and Protectors, cover B, with the Mothra movie image. It actually says it down here. Image from the film, Mothra 1961. Great movie if you guys haven't actually seen it as well. Best of Gigan. This isn't anything really special, it's just a bit of a compilation of Gigan's best comic appearances. It's actually quite thick. Probably got 4 issues in there, to be fair. A little trade paperback sort of thing. Gangsters and Goliaths. These are mainly the cover Bs that I picked up. These aren't actually in order, to be honest. Let's move the tripod back a touch. There we go. San Diego Comic Con on issue 1. That's a cover, eh? This one I love. Taken a lot of inspiration from that one. And now we're moving on to the Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kongs. These are actually the Hear Them Roar variants. And they're a connecting cover as well. God, I love it. So a lot of the Godzilla versus Kong versus Justice League, however you want to say it, I actually did go with a lot of like the 1 in 50s and the 1 in 25s. I think these covers were absolutely phenomenal, some of these, so I had to go all out, and especially this issue 1 by Jim Lee. This is a 1 in 100 sketch variant. I love how that red pops, so if I ever meet Jim Lee, he will definitely have to sign it down here in red and get that sent off the CG. So this one is probably my favourite out of the run. It's a 1 in 25. Is it the Dan Mora? Yeah, Dan Mora. Great cover. That Godzilla was amazing. Very Batman versus Superman, Justice League-esque. Meets Godzilla versus Kong. Some kind of cool Batman with his grappling hook. A bat signal, Godzilla. Number 1 in 25. 1 in 50. Alan Clay. Not too sure how you said that guy's name, to be honest. That was amazing. One in 50 again. Dustin. Great, that one. They're all good. The ones I chose, I was very specific with that when that was coming out, that run. And now we're on to Godzilla Kingdom of Monsters. I found this in a comic shop in a butter market down in Truro, Cornwall, and £3 for a pretty much mint retail incentive on issue 8. I will definitely be taking that. As you know, a lot of the Godzilla comic books nowadays are getting quite pricey. And a lot of these are completed runs as well. There are a few that I'm still always looking for. That Angus cover's amazing. This story with Butch, the British soldier, that is amazing, this one. Titanosaurus, cool cover that. The Beast Underwater, where he rules the best. Hopefully we'll be seeing this Donnie very soon. Space Godzilla. Godzilla vs Kong Supernova coming out soon, so fingers crossed. And hopefully Gigan shows up as well. That's a great cover, big Gigan fan. Love it. I think you're going to need a bigger rocket launcher, mate. Mothra, love that one. The Infant Island Fairies. Great adorable one. Getting a bit messy, liking that. And then we're on to the old Power Rangers versus Godzilla 2. This was a very good run, this. I still need to pick up the first run, to be honest. I haven't actually read the first one by Freddie Williams. That Space Godzilla one's cool. Got the Rangers going up his spine. Dope. Very dope. And then these are kind of little one-offs. This is a variant cover for Godzilla Heist. It's a homage to the first Fast and the Furious movie. I think this is a great cover. I do need to finish this run. There's also Godzilla Here There Be Aliens, which has just come out as well, which I want to finish as well. Mechagodzilla's 50th anniversary one-shot. This is the retail incentive. I think this was a 1 in 25 or a 1 in 50. I love that with the blimps and the Zeppelins. 2 issues of Mothra. There's issue 2. Cover B. I think that's the Matt Frank one as well for cover issue 1. I've actually read these 2 recently and they are really good. I think they're on issue 4 now, so I need to pick up issue 3 and issue 4. Godzilla Monster Piece. I didn't actually really enjoy this one, to be honest with you. I haven't picked up issue 2 or 3. I do want to pick up issue 2 because it's Sherlock Holmes and Dracula. I mean, it's quite a cool concept. The art style, in my opinion, though, it wasn't quite there for what I like. I like it pretty gritty. And this is just a bit, yeah, It's cool. Not my sort of style though. That's a cool collab.
Chasing dreams with all his might. Retro heart and collector's soul. Chill vibes make the world feel whole.
The foil facsimile of the first Godzilla, so that I can read it, because this bad boy is locked away. Shit. And then we have issue 3, issue 12. I love that cover. Godzilla in space. And then issue 20, and this is him fighting the Fantastic Four. This is a very fun read. I think that's getting quite pricey, this book now, actually. Actually, that would be getting quite pricey now, especially with how popular Godzilla is and the Fantastic Four movie coming out. I bet this has spiked up. I'd have to have a look at the numbers on that. I'll pull them up on screen now, actually. And these are some of the more recent Godzilla 70th anniversary collabs with Marvel. These are the one-shots, so this is Godzilla vs. Hulk, Godzilla vs. Spider-Man. Also got another variant for Godzilla vs. Spider-Man. I was also getting the Greg Land 1 in 25, but it still hasn't arrived. Forbidden Planet, sort your shit out. Scotty Young on the Fantastic Four, great cover. Another Spider-Man one. And if you haven't read this, honestly, spoilers alert, but great book. Probably one of my favourite covers of all time. That is just honestly phenomenal. Now, some of these I haven't even taken them out, they're still in there, things from when I got them from Forbidden Planet. These are the Marvel Godzilla variants, just like the Spider-Man ones you just saw. So here's Thor, Hulk, Fantastic Four, X-Men with Cyclops. That's a great cover, that. I literally went through and picked up the entire set in a one-er. That Daredevil one's kind of funky. Not too keen on the Dazzler one, to be honest with you. That's a bit mad. That's a bit mad indeed. Phoenix. Good on Mooney. Scarlet Witch. Miles. Deadpool. Wolverine getting fried by the old atomic breath. Venom. Venomized Zilla. Venomzilla. God Venom. Shin Godzilla fighting the Avengers. This is another great one. I'm not too sure who did this. Can't remember who did that cover. Great cover though. It looks like Bjorn, but I don't know. It's not. It's definitely not. And I've got one more pack here. Captain America. Gwen. That's a cool one. That's Leon Hayek. Love that guy. Great guy. Spider-Boy. Not really a fan of Spider-Boy. Great cover. Just not really a fan of Spider-Boy. And the Avengers. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. That is the Godzilla collection at the moment. It's ever growing. it's never going to stop growing. And like I said, if you aren't subscribed, subscribe, because you can win this. So yeah, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I've been the Amazing Spider-Zac, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheerio.
Stride, chill and smooth, no need to hide.